Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in. Hopefully, my voice sounds okay. I've been battling a cold, but with week 5 in the books, I'm going to take a look at who are the best teams to take in week 6 NFL Survivor. If you're still alive, congratulations. I am, and I really haven't had to sweat any of the first 5 weeks. Week 1, I took Baltimore over Houston. Week 2, Dallas over the Jets. Week 3, Chiefs over the Bears. Week 4, 49ers over the Cardinals. And this past week, the Dolphins over my New York Giants. So, of course, those 5 teams I took, I can no longer take, but I still got some good teams left, as I hope you do as well. This week's schedule consists of 15 games as the Green Bay Packers and Pittsburgh Steelers have byes. So, let's take a look at the week's schedule and then the survivor pool grid where we could see who's been taken the most often. So our Thursday night game, a definite mismatch here. Denver at Kansas City. As I mentioned, I do not have Kansas City left, but I'm sure a lot of people will be taking the Chiefs and almost assuredly should win. I'd say there are about 4 or 5 teams in the running for worst team in the NFL. The Broncos are part of that. Our Sunday schedule, we have another London game, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Baltimore versus Tennessee. Of course, it says at Tennessee, but it's not at Tennessee. Um, the Ravens 3-2, they really could be 5-0. I don't know how they lost that Steelers game, to be honest. Tennessee could be a Jekyll and Hyde team, currently 2-3. Washington at Atlanta, we got two second-year quarterbacks who are in their first year as full-time starters. Tough game to pick. Minnesota at Chicago. Hey, don't look now. Chicago's offense has been much better the past 2 weeks. Got their first win of the season against the Commanders. Minnesota, probably the favorite. I haven't checked the spread yet, but Justin Jefferson placed on the IR, out at least the next 4 games. Big loss for the 1-4 Vikings. Seattle at Cincinnati. Cincinnati finally got their offense going last Sunday. Seattle has been one of the better teams in the NFC behind, San Francisco and Philadelphia. Really tough game to take there. San Francisco at Cleveland. I no longer have San Francisco. Cleveland, at their best, look like they've one of the better defenses in the NFL. Honestly, I did not see if Deshaun Watson practiced today. I know he didn't yesterday. Didn't play in their last game. They had a bye week this past week. But if Deshaun Watson does play, you have to be a little worried about if you were to take San Francisco, although they should be the favorite. Brock Purdy yet to lose a regular season start. Carolina at Miami, another mismatch on paper here. Miami, another team I don't have available. I mentioned in my Week 5 Survivor video that while I picked the Dolphins, I knew a lot of people would probably be saving them for this game as well. Miami, of course, a great choice. Indianapolis at Jacksonville. I mean, Jacksonville's been playing better, but Anthony Richardson could be out 4 to 6 weeks, and Minshew's gotten a lot of play, and they've been winning with him under center. So Jacksonville definitely not a sure thing. New Orleans at Houston. C.J. Stroud has broken the NFL rookie record for most passes to start a career without an interception. He's easily been the best rookie quarterback. Anthony Richardson's had his moments, but also been injured a lot. Saints, meanwhile, 3-2. New England at Las Vegas. How could you even touch this game? The way New England's played the last 2 weeks. Las Vegas did win last night, but Josh McDaniels facing the team he was an offensive coordinator for quite some time. Arizona at Rams. This, I'm going to admit, I am very tempted to take the Rams. I know Arizona has performed pretty well this season, have covered the spread more often than not. The Rams do have Cooper Kupp back, hung tight with the Eagles last week. Philadelphia at the Jets. Admittedly, I don't necessarily like taking road teams unless It's fairly obvious that the road team should easily win. Seems to be the case here, although um, Jets have played better. Yes, beating the Broncos, nothing to write home about, but they did hang tight against the Chiefs. Zach Wilson probably had two best games of his season these past 2 weeks. The best game was against the Chiefs. Detroit at Tampa Bay, two teams with only one loss. Tough game to take. Giants at Bills. Man, I hate taking games late. Sometimes I like knowing earlier in the day that I am advancing, but if that's the best team to take, I'm willing to do it. And I am a Giants fan. I know my team is really bad, and Buffalo always seems to play well after a loss. Buffalo leads the NFL in sacks. Yes, they have some key defensive pieces out. Matt Milano and Tre'Davious White out for the season. But again, total mismatch. I don't think Andrew Thomas is going to play for the Giants, even if Saquon Barkley's back. I mean, I don't anticipate the Giants really even keeping it close. And our Monday night game, Dallas at Los Angeles. Can Dallas rebound after that embarrassing loss to the 49ers? Chargers coming off, excuse me, a bye week. Have played better of late, won in the last two games to even their record to 2-2. So now we take a look at the Week 6 grid. So we see the pick percentages. Right now, Buffalo Bills 27.2%, and the Miami Dolphins 26%. Teacher Me says that's 53.2% of people taking either of those two teams, two biggest favorites. We got the Chiefs being taken by 16.3%. I'm sure a lot of people would like to know after Thursday they are advancing. Would have thought about the Chiefs if I had them available. As I mentioned, I took them against the Bears. And then the Rams taken by 10.4% against the Cardinals. And the Eagles 8.5% at the Jets. So for the second straight week, I am going against my favorite team. Again, I don't like having to wait till Sunday night to see if I advance, but I will be taking the Buffalo Bills. Just zero faith in my team. Last season was looking like a complete fluke the way this season's going. Again, I don't think Andrew Thomas is going to play. Bills lead the NFL in sacks, man. We don't know if Daniel Jones is going to play. He has a neck injury. Neck injury forced him to miss 6 games 2 seasons ago. Doesn't seem to be this as serious as that one. But whether it's Daniel Jones or Tyrod Taylor under center, I really don't anticipate this game being close. I even made a short yesterday. The Giants are on pace for the worst point differential in NFL history. Yes, it's only 5 games into a 17-game season, but still not a good sign when that's the case. I'm going Buffalo, although I did think long and hard about the Rams. It's probably better to save the Bills than the Rams if you could get away with it, but as I've mentioned in previous Survivor videos, I don't like to get cute. I like to take the team I feel the best about, and right now that is the Bills. But let me know in the comments who you're looking to take in your Week 6 Survivor pool. Again, congratulations if you are still alive. A lot of people have been eliminated throughout this season. Hopefully when I make this video next week, I say that, but do I want the Giants to lose? Well, hopefully you're still alive when I make this video for Week 7, but again, I don't even get upset if the Giants lose because I just fully anticipate it. It's, whatever to me at this point. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.